Yo,
Welcome, everyone, to the Everything Show. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I'm with Ben. What's up, Ben?
Lou.
All right, so we got a lot to talk about tonight. Where do you want to start, Ben?
Well, I was reading this article. Tonight is the Critics' Choice Awards,
Okay.
and Wonder Woman walked away with Best Action Movie, beating out Logan, War for Planet of the Apes, Thor Ragnarok, and Baby Driver.
Wow.
I like Wonder Woman. I think it's a great movie, but I think Logan or Thor Ragnarok should have won that award.
Now, I also saw the trailer to Teen Titans Go, and they make fun of the DC Extended Universe. Did you see that?
Yeah.
That they all tried to be Wonder Woman, and they're like,
Yeah.
well, if Aquaman can get a movie, so can we. That's hysterical.
I still thinking Bundy only won that award because, yay, girl power.
Yeah. But
And I
Wonder
love
Woman
Wonder
was
Woman.
good, though.
Yeah, but I think Logan should have won. Logan was a much better movie in terms of storytelling and a real good send-off.
But the problem is, though, is that it was an alternate reality. It wasn't the real X-Men universe, though. Because the X-Men universe kind of said it's not canon because they that's not their vision of Days of Future Past afterwards.
That's true.
Yeah.
And speaking of the X-Men universe,
yes,
Gambit lost another director.
That's right, man. I said that shit to you today. Oh my God, this is the third director, right?
Yep.
That they lost for Gambit. Is that telling you something, or maybe you just shouldn't do it?
And
maybe
also, New Mutants isn't coming out till 2019.
Yep. And Deadpool has moved up.
Yep.
A couple weeks, right?
And he shared a picture of his swords, which are named B and Arthur.
Now I'm wondering if they know something that we don't know. Like maybe they do believe that Han Solo will be delayed, so they moved Deadpool up.
Yeah.
The week before Han Solo comes out. I mean, that's a weird position to be in. They must be pretty confident.
Well, I don't care when New Mutants comes out. I'm not seeing it.
No, but Deadpool's coming out a friggin' week before Han Solo.
Yes.
And I know it's not a Marvel Cinematic Universe right now yet, like Deadpool, but...
Well, I like Deadpool 1, so the earlier the better.
Yeah. Yeah, but marketing-wise, I mean, will that hurt it? Will Han Solo hurt Deadpool? That's what I'm worried about. All right, so we got that.
I don't think so.
You don't think so? All right. So we have that. We also, there was a trailer that came out for that I think it's a Netflix show or something. It's Carbon. You see that or no?
No.
It's a cross between Blade Runner and what the hell is it? It's Carbon Anarchy. Something about you die and then they give you another body, and then you just gotta do things or something. You could live forever, kind of, because they upload your consciousness in another body.
Okay.
The guy's trying to solve a murder or something. Looks pretty good, man. I mean, what the hell? I'm trying to make sure what the name of it was. I think it was. I'm trying to find it. Let me find the name for it. Butcher this. What is the name of it? Altered Carbon. That's what it's called.
Okay.
And it's a Netflix. It's like cyberpunk type of thing. So, all right. So we got that. I'm gonna check out. And some of these series are really cool, like Black Mirror. That thing, really like that. All right. So Jumanji, as of yesterday, has 533 million. Still number one. Last Jedi is number 2, 1,229,000,000 and climbing. I think it beat Iron Man 3, right, or something like that. Insidious, 54 million. But we'll have the big jump when it comes to the weekends, because that's when we're gonna really tell the tale. Pitch Perfect 3. We're not going to be talking about this too much. I mean, it basically is a complete success. $45 million budget, $143 million worldwide. Still making money, still in the top 10. And Guillermo del Toro got some awards for The Shape of Water.
Yeah, everyone's saying that's a really good movie.
23 million it made, and budget was probably really, really small. And originally he was supposed to do The Creature from the Black Lagoon, and then he wound up doing his own type of thing on it, and it's doing really well.
Best to let Guillermo just do what he wants because he's a mastermind when it comes to monsters.
Yeah. And Thor Ragnarok has officially hit 850 million. 850,415,541. I'm satisfied. I'm happy.
Can we get some more Thor Taika Waititi movies, please?
Yeah, I think I want to have. You know what? I was talking to Sharon about it. I think I would love to see more of those.
Yeah,
you know, it grows on you, even though, you know.
Yep.
Justice League is at 654 million.
Yep.
Now, Man of Steel was 668, right? I think. Let's see.
I think so.
I want to see how close it's coming. All right, so Man of Steel, 668. It's not going to beat Man of Steel, I'm telling you right now. It's just about done. It's making basically $40,000 a day. It's over. Okay? It's over.
Yep.
Goodbye, Justice League. You couldn't even beat Man of Steel. Murder on the Orient Express is just about done too. $339 million, not bad. $55 million budget, that's a complete success. Great job. Daddy's Home 2, I know that's done too. That was a success. That will get another sequel. $69 million budget's $178 million. That's not even counting DVDs and stuff and Blu-ray. All those things. And a movie that we thought was going to be a bomb, Geostorm, $120 million budget, $209 million. Again, not exactly a failure, but not exactly what they expected. Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm only bringing it up because, you know, it's basically finished. Blade Runner also, 2049, $150 million to make, $259 million. Again, considered a failure because they just did not make enough money, especially with advertising and stuff like that. Bad Moms, they did a Christmas thing, and again, not everybody in the world celebrates Christmas, but it was a success. $28 million and $129 million. Again, not that much money spent on advertising. They will do another Bad Moms, but it won't probably be a holiday thing, that's for sure. Third one. Let me just see if there's anything else before we can get into. I think that's it. Do you have any other news?
Well, they did announce for the next DC animated feature, it's a Suicide Squad movie. They announced the characters and the voice actors that are going to be playing the main characters. Mainly from the movie, Deadshot's going to be in it, Harley Quinn's going to be in it, and then some other ones that weren't in the live action movie.
Okay. You think that's going to be a good movie?
Yeah, I saw the last Suicide Squad animated movie, and it was better than the live action one.
Now, we did want to talk about Avengers 4, which is after Infinity War, and originally, before we even knew the plot or whatever, we knew that Thanos, of course, in Infinity War, but I had said on here that they're probably going to end Avengers 3 with everybody dying but Tony Stark or a select few. They somehow get a gem because maybe he doesn't have all 6, and they use the time gem to travel back in time. Now, it looks like we're seeing things where maybe future's altered. They have Tony Stark being the head of S.H.I.E.L.D. They have him have the reactor. They have Captain America wearing his old clothes. They have a lot of different things that's connected to the original Avengers movie. There's going to be a lot of time travel going on, supposedly. This could reshape the Marvel Universe, maybe, or maybe not. Maybe there's some divergences. But it's basically done. Filming, I believe, right? I think they said it was done filming. And they're all exhausted, they said. Now, so there's that. Now, I'm going to show off this.
Ooh, shiny.
This is Avengers No Surrender.
That's pretty cool.
Hey, Chris, what's going on?
What's up?
This is a huge crossover event. It's bigger than they've ever done before because they're putting it out every single week for many weeks. And yes, I understand that they stole the plot from Doctor Who. The Earth is stolen. But the reason they're doing this is because right now there are too many Avengers books. Ever since A versus X, I guess to be politically correct mutant-wise, Captain America has made X-Men members be Avengers, and there are way too many books to follow. So they're going to cancel all the books and just have one Avengers title. Of course, we see Rogue. There's Cannonball. You know, they're all over. There's the Beast. It's craziness, and it's just way too much stuff going on. Now, again, for those of you who don't want to be spoiled, stop watching this video now. Ready? We're going to spoil. Okay. Ever since the first Marvel Legacy came out, there was something weird that happened. Now, just take a look at this. Okay, the original Avengers, right? There is somebody that was added to that statue with a V. And it turns out this is the character, Voyager. Now, it looks like there may be something going on where the world forgot that there was an original Avenger. Didn't even know about. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if time is altered. But she's standing there with the statue with the original Avengers. And she appeared in Legacy, and now she's appeared in this Avengers. And Scarlet Witch, I guess, knows her. Some of them know her. They're like, oh, my God, you've returned. We don't even know who the hell she is. So, again, there's a lot going on. Marvel Legacy, in some cases, is good, and in some cases is bad. Thor, they have, like, you know, Jane Foster trying to get Thor's mother to be the, you know how you have the old father? They want the old mother with Odin power and stuff, and just like a weird SJW thing. I don't know. And then they got other stuff going on with Marvel, but
yeah,
it's just a mess. But some things are good and some things are bad. But after everything is said and done, because we have a new big Marvel guy, a lot of books are getting canceled. A lot of books are getting wiped, and the original Spider-Man, Wolverine, Iron Man, they're all back.
Myself.
Yeah.
Because I know that they canceled the all-new Guardians of the Galaxy for, like, Infinity Quest.
Yeah.
Those have been pretty good so far. I got the first 2 books.
So we're going to be following this story with the Avengers as it become available. Also, Avengers 4, we're going to be following that. Chris, did you have anything you wanted to talk about? Because I know the other night you wanted to say some stuff.
Yeah, a little while before this cast, actually, I know we were talking about this a little while ago. The titles for the next season of Rebels, at least 2 of them, came out along with a release date for when the next season will be coming out. It looks like it's going to be coming out on February 24th.
Okay.
And I don't know the titles offhand, but I remember what the synopsis of each one was going to be. So spoilers potentially for these 2 episodes of Rebels for the next season, which of course is the last season.
Okay.
One of them had to do with the Rebels team apparently going to Lothal, or they're already on Lothal, which is basically the main planet in the show.
Okay.
And apparently one of them gets captured, and they go to rescue them. And then the next episode is the big thing that a lot of people are talking about, at least those who know about these titles. Apparently something very bad happens. And it says, after a devastating loss, the team tries to, like find a new purpose or something like that.
Oh.
So the speculation is that Kanan is possibly going to get killed off.
I like Kanan. That would suck.
Yeah.
There was something that, I don't know if it's the comics. They said something, and again, I only follow the movies, and I'm not following all this other stuff lately, so you have to help me with this.
Mm-hmm.
Who did Darth Vader kill that's now canon?
Okay, so do you remember the librarian from Star Wars Episode 2 when Obi-Wan goes to find the planet Kamino?
Yes.
And that woman says, if it is not in our records, it does not exist.
Right.
Well, in the new canon, she is actually a very important character after the fall of the Jedi Order. Her name is Jocasta Nu.
Okay.
And this is going to be spoilers for the Vader comic. We're going to have to put that in the title because that. But basically what happens is she survives Order 66. And she left Coruscant for a little while. And the Emperor was very worried about her surviving. And he tells Vader that, the reason that he's very worried about her is she potentially has enough knowledge to start a whole new Jedi Order.
Herself.
Because she was the librarian.
But she's also a Jedi Master, right?
She is. I don't know if she's a Master level, but she's very powerful. She's a well-trained Jedi. And the Emperor's like, Vader, listen, we got to find her, but don't kill her because we could use her to find other Jedi. We could use her to, for her knowledge and whatnot. So she had taken a whole big collection of the Jedi holocrons, which are, of course, how the Jedi and the Sith as well store their knowledge and their teachings and whatnot. She took them off Coruscant, but she goes back to Coruscant to get into the Jedi Temple to find something very, very important. And what it turns out to be is a record of all of the Force-sensitive children around the galaxy that they could potentially brought into the Jedi Order had the Jedi Order not fallen.
Okay.
So she finds this, it's like a little data card, but of course Vader finds her in the temple. After, of course, she has a run-in with the Grand Inquisitor, who's another big character from Rebels, or at least he was. And, they have a little fight there. Vader eventually captures her and gets the data card from her, and he disobeys the Emperor after she reveals to the clone troopers that were there with Vader that helped him capture her that he's Anakin Skywalker. So Vader kills all the clone troopers in this transport that they're in, and then he kills Jocasta Nu, and he has the data card. He found the data card before he killed her, and he finds out what's on it. And there's a really cool little addition that they made. I don't know if Vader had this in the old comics or in the old canon. Vader slips the data card into his belt, and his eyes, you see a like a view from inside his helmet, and his eyes show up like a computer, and they read all the stuff that's in the data card. It's a really cool little addition to his suit that I don't know if that's new or if that's something from Legends. But so when the Emperor asks Vader, did you find anything, or did you find what she was looking for? Vader lies to the Emperor and says, no, she didn't have anything on her, and he crushes the data card. So basically what he's doing is protecting his position in the Empire, because had he given that to the Emperor or told the Emperor what was on it,
right,
the Emperor potentially would have found another Force user to replace Vader.
But he also protected the Jedi. I mean, those kids.
Inadvertently, yeah, technically. Well, he protected the Force-sensitive children. They're not Jedi yet. But
he knows who they are, though.
He knows their names.
So he could find them himself.
Potentially, yeah.
And kill them all if he wanted to.
If he wanted to, yeah. But it was a very interesting little it made you it made me think anyway. Oh, okay, I see what he's doing. It's a good comic, and at the end of the comic, she had Jocasta Nu had this like caretaker that she had on the planet where she stored all the holocrons and whatnot.
Yeah.
And that guy burns down the cave that the holocrons are in, or not the cave. He burns down the the shelter that they were in. And
Right.
at the end of the comic, it shows Luke Skywalker finds it. So it's very interesting.
Now, this is the current issue out now?
Yes.
So this is probably going to work something, right? It's probably going to be a big deal.
I'm assuming so. I don't know if this was the last issue of it or not, but
Okay.
I believe this was the same comic too that showed how Vader got his first lightsaber, how he got the crystal and he made it bleed. That whole storyline where he's making that crystal bleed
Right.
is some of the best stuff that they have in the new canon. Like it's fantastic.
I have a question for you now, and again, I don't know if this is a stupid question. I've been seeing this stuff pop up past couple of days, and I never really gave it much thought
What's
because
that?
it wasn't a big deal to me. They were saying something about why didn't Darth Vader upgrade his armor? And I thought he always upgraded.
He did. He did. And in fact, in that comic that I'm talking about, it shows him doing it.
So these people are thinking drastic change upgrades, but they just periodically, little by little, adding new nuances to the suit.
Well, yeah. It's funny that you said that because that relates to what I was just talking about too. When Vader goes to get his lightsaber crystal, he fights this Jedi Master at the top of this mountain on I can't remember the planet's name, and the Jedi Master actually beats him, and he beats him pretty badly to the point where like parts of Vader's suit were destroyed.
Wow!
And the reason being is that this is very, very shortly after Anakin was put in the suit, so he wasn't used to it. He was still thinking that he could fight with his old lightsaber style and use the same strategies and moves that he used to use. And he didn't have a lightsaber, and he was still adjusting to using the Force with his new armor because his Force ability was cut pretty drastically because of the armor.
Right.
And this Jedi Master beats him and throws him off the mountain.
Oh my God!
And you got to see it; it's fantastic. And
where is this in now?
It's in the comics. It's in this same. I believe it's in the same comic series. But eventually, Vader defeats him and takes his lightsaber crystal, and then shortly afterwards, Palpatine's like, wow, your suit's been completely, like, it's been basically destroyed. It's functioning, but it's like, it's all messed up. And he tells him, like, well, this is going to be your suit. I see no reason why you can't use your knowledge of technology and engineering and whatnot to make upgrades to your suit. And so Vader does that. And that's why his suit looks different from time to time when we see it in the movies and whatnot. Okay. I know that in the old canon, his suit was purposely made to be uncomfortable.
Okay.
In the new canon, from what I read in Lords of the Sith, I don't think they kept that.
He's doing his own thing. He's probably making
it's relatively well made from what we know. Not perfect, but he is upgrading it. From time to time. He doesn't do anything crazy though. Like some.
Like Snoke is comfortable. Was comfortable. Whatever he was wearing, right? So
he had those slippers. That's why.
In that Playboy robe.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Pretty funny.
He's got great taste, or he had great taste, I should say.
He had, or he may still have, or may not have. I don't know.
Who knows?
We'll find out. What about John Williams doing episode 9 now? I thought he wasn't going to do it.
Yeah, I didn't know. I thought he was going to. I thought he was done too. I guess they got him back.
Do you think he specially requested that to be his last Star Wars thing?
Maybe.
I think that might be, because that would be like legendary if you think, because
he's done every.
He's done them, and then if they do another more, that's fine. But he did the original trilogy and the prequel and the 3 after, so that would be perfect. Hey, Vaughn.
Hello,
Vaughn.
How are you?
I'm here.
All right. So we were just talking about Star Wars and Darth Vader comics and stuff like that. How you been?
Oh, I've been all right.
Yeah?
Can't complain.
I know that the temperature has risen, and now tomorrow will be 60 degrees. And I am ecstatic
Wait.
because it's been freezing over here.
There?
Yeah.
Ours is 40.
Tomorrow's going to be 60.
Oh, good for
And
y'all.
I'm
Y'all
so
need it.
friggin' happy. I'm like jumping up and down like a joy. It's crazy.
Yeah, I'm glad it's gonna be sunny here tomorrow, so I'm gonna be out with my friends and stuff tomorrow. It's gonna be awesome.
All right. How's X-Files been?
It's been.
Ah. I heard she's not
I-
coming back after this is done, Scully. Gillian Anderson.
Well, she's now more of a legit not
Actress, I know.
a
She's
legit
busy, yeah.
actress. Yeah, yeah. She's now prestigious, as I like to say. She's going on to do become a good actress. Actually, I'm very surprised by that. She's
Guys, I'm
very
having technical difficulties with my, I don't know, if on my end it's showing I'm freezing, and then it's showing that it's recording, then not recording. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to end this cast. I'm going to try to upload it and watch it for a second to see if it, I don't know if we got the whole thing. Something's up. I don't know why, but I'll be back in 10 minutes. How about that? Is it okay?
Okay.
Sounds
Yeah,
good.
it's all right.
All right, guys. Thanks.
That's good.
All right, take
All right.
care. Bye for now.
Bye.